Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this quick little video, we're going to be talking about the possibility of the Buccaneers losing Leonard Fournette in free agency. This is an interesting and I think justifiable question, right? The Buccaneers have been very busy this offseason. It was going downhill quick after the retirement of Tom Brady, but since the return of Tom Brady, things have looked very, very good for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in terms of bringing back some of their old familiar faces and bringing in some new faces as well, both on offense and on defense. However, besides Rob Gronkowski, which a lot of people assume he is going to be coming back to the Bucs anyway, one big lingering question, at least for the Buccaneers offense, is what's going on with Leonard Fournette? And I think a lot of Bucs fans have assumed Fournette is going to return to the team, and I still think that is a pretty good possibility with Tom Brady back with the Bucs, but I don't think it's a guarantee. The reports have come out that the Atlanta Falcons were pretty much guaranteed to sign Leonard Fournette if they landed quarterback Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson did end up with the Cleveland Browns. The Saints and the Falcons are still trying to figure out their quarterback situations, but it seems like a deal was pretty much already in place. The Falcons were very, very interested in bringing in Leonard Fournette if they were able to land Deshaun Watson. That did not happen. The Atlanta Falcons opted to re-sign Cordarrelle Patterson, who was a big target for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans, so to speak, in terms of what Bucs fans wanted for acquisitions in the first wave of free agency. And Cordarrelle Patterson got a deal that paid him a little bit over $5 million per year. And I think that that is a very important contract to look at because right now as it stands, some of the top running backs in the league are making $9-10 million a year. Some of them, in fact, I think a good amount of them are making even more than that, $13 million, crazy numbers along those lines, right? Leonard Fournette has been vocal on social media talking about how he feels he has played as a top 5 running back the past couple of seasons, that he should be paid as a top 5 running back based on his work the past couple of seasons, and that he is going to be patient with his market and he is going to work really hard to get what he feels he is owed. And that's a tough situation for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be in if they do want to bring back Leonard Fournette, because they can't afford to pay everybody that they want to bring back high dollar amounts, right? There are going to be situations where guys are going to just simply outbid the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and go to other teams. We saw it with Alex Kappa. We saw it a little bit with O.J. Howard, but that wasn't necessarily an outbid. But we saw it with Jordan Whitehead as well on the defensive side of the football. Guys are leaving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and getting big paydays, and understandably so. I think that this may be a possibility for Leonard Fournette if there really is a team out there that is willing to give out the big dollars to a player like Leonard Fournette, who is still young, 27 years old, and is shown to be a very capable running back, not just in terms of power and elusiveness, but also receiving ability as well. However, you've also got to look at, there have been a good amount of running backs that have already signed to other teams besides Leonard Fournette. I mentioned Cordarrelle Patterson. I mentioned James Conner. Chase Edmonds signed with the Miami Dolphins. There's a couple of other running backs out there as well who have already signed with other teams for for a $5 million, $6 million a year. It seems like whatever contract Fournette is going to get, that's probably going to be the ceiling. And that is something that is in the benefit of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So whenever you look at the question of will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose Leonard Fournette in free agency, it gets complicated because Fournette does definitely have a number and an idea in his head as to how much he feels he is owed, and he's going to work hard to get what he feels he has earned, and fair credit to him. I think he has earned a big payday, but the running back market hasn't looked great this year in free agency for the other running backs that have signed. Again, guys are getting $5-6 million per year, and that's pretty much the ceiling. So it is a more favorable situation of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I think it does definitely help out the chances for Leonard Fournette to return to the team. Of course, having Tom Brady there as well certainly helps. So will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose Leonard Fournette in free agency? It's definitely possible, but I think it's more likelier than not that Fournette will return to the team, as what a lot of Bucs fans want to happen anyway, and he will be able to come back and be the starting running back for the Bucs. I would assume possibly on a 1-year deal, but at this point, it wouldn't surprise me either if it's maybe a 2 or 3 year deal, because this is the second year in a row where Fournette's market hasn't looked great. I can't tell you why. That's just the way things have been going right now, which again, would be good news for the Buccaneers. Hopefully they can get something done on a long-term deal. But what do you guys think? Let me know about your thoughts as to how much you think Leonard Fournette should be paid. What do you think about the running back market right now? Do you think Leonard Fournette should get big money from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or another team out there in free agency? Again, there's already been a lot of teams that have been signing running backs, so it's definitely something that is favorable for the Bucs. But give me your thoughts and opinions on this entire situation. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.